This is sad. The only person that probably answers the phone for me is my relative.
Hey, nephew, what's happening?
Hey, auntie, what's up?
Hey, babe, what's going on?
What you doing?
Was about to go on this Planet Fitness to see if I can get a membership. How much that membership is?
Oh, okay. You getting it right, getting it tight.
I gotta get this tummy together.
I feel you. I just got a gym membership. Ask me if I've used it yet.
Have you used it yet?
Not at all.
Your little muscles be pumping, though, nephew.
You be paying attention?
Yeah, hey.
Hold on. Auntie, I gotta call you right back, okay? I'm gonna call you right back, okay? All right, I'm gonna call you right back, all right? All right.
I feel blessed. Way up, I feel blessed. Way up, I feel blessed. Straight up. Look.
Well,
I live
back
the
to
life
20
I
Minutes of
deserve.
Fire. This is Erica Spera.
This is Julian G.
And today our guest is Alex English.
Hi.
Hey, thanks for
Erica.
coming.
Thanks for coming.
Hey,
Yeah.
Julian. Thank you guys for having me.
Oh, of course. We've been trying to get you on for a while.
That's great. Oh, my God. I didn't even know I was on your radar.
Oh, you're on our list. We got a list.
Yeah,
We
he was
got
on
a
the
list.
list. He was on the list.
Finally hit that off the list.
Awesome.
Julian, who is our sponsor for this week?
Oh, yeah. This week we're sponsored by Cuckoo's Nest Recording Studio, located conveniently at 64-06 65th Lane, Middle Village, New York, right here in Queens, where we record the podcast.
Oh, yep.
It's been open for more than 10 years. I've heard nothing but rave reviews. A lot of rappers from Queens go there. Other musicians go there.
Any famous people come up through the studio yet?
Not according to what I'm looking at.
Yeah. Well,
But it's heavily possible.
Only 10 years. So soon.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Probably.
Hopefully after this,
Within
we
the
might be able
Are
to
we
flood
gonna
them
have
with a
some
couple.
shootouts in Queens? Is that what's gonna
Middle
happen?
Village is pretty laid back, but you never know.
You never know. It might pop off.
It might pop off. It might pop off.
Queens is on the rise.
Oh, yeah.
You.
A lot of holistic guns. Right.
We out here.
Oh man, Alex, who is our lovely phone call guest this evening?
The phone call that you heard, that was my lovely aunt, Kiata Johnson, in Detroit, Michigan, because it gets no blacker than Kiata Johnson.
Oh,
Right? No, she's awesome. I was gonna say, I was telling you guys, that conversation did not end abrupt enough for her. She got total satisfaction from hearing my voice. I really hardly call. I'm bad about. That's how bad I am with calling my family back home. That even little bit, even if I'm pranking them, it's still great that they heard from me. She's gonna call.
She's gonna talk about that for weeks.
She's gonna call my mother. She's gonna call my uncle. She's gonna call everybody. Guess who I talked to today? She's gonna get so excited, even if it was for 30 seconds. You actually did a really good thing for me, you guys. You have no idea.
I mean, you sound
That's why
really
we do
close.
this.
Yeah.
Now I have to get on your podcast every day for a new relative. That's what has to happen
True.
now, because that's
Maybe
what
a
it takes.
spin-off podcast.
A spin-off. Call your family podcast.
Alex calls family.
Just 20 minutes of you calling family members that you've never talked to.
Oh, man.
That's
that would be. I would eat up most of your time.
Oh god, that could be brutal for some members.
Yeah, there are a lot of family secrets. Some people,
Yeah.
I don't need to know that your
I
uncle
don't hate
Jordan
this.
did cocaine off of your mother's
Yeah.
back.
I want to know that. I want to know that.
Or you got to call the uncle that touched you when you was a kid.
I don't want to know that.
Yeah, you don't want to hear that, right? You want to get the gory stuff.
Wait, hold up though. In that scenario, if someone calls their uncle who did that, you think that it's gonna talk about it over the phone?
So, Uncle Larry, how's life been? You fucked my life up. Yeah.
Oh man, I was just thinking dead air.
Yeah.
Those relatives you call, it's just how's school? I graduated 2 years ago.
Did you tell your mother? First things first.
I know, right? Oh, it's crazy. Anyway, so our topic this week, since it's wedding season, we figured we'd just go with weddings.
It's wedding season.
And also with the
my favorite season.
The Supreme Court ruling of same-sex marriage is constitutional.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're just do sound
We should have got the funk flex bombs.
We didn't have a
I would
bomb.
love for that to be a part of my gay wedding. Funk flex bombs. That would agree, especially if funk flex presided over it. That would.
Hey, if you got enough money when it happens,
Oh, I don't.
you can have.
So you with the Supreme Court ruling, before that, you did want to get married though?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I wanted to be married, and I'm, first of all, I can't think about gay marriage until I get gay dating right first. Like, I'm serious
That's
though.
fair.
Like, I can't. What kind of expectations? Like, yeah, it's exciting, it's great, it's progressive. I'm really for it, but like, a lot of people that I know in the gay community can't even commit to a boyfriend for longer than 30 seconds. So 30 years plus down the road, you have all these, I'm more real with myself. Like, I have a lot of issues dating, and I'm trying to work on them right now. So to me, marriage is, and it's just like, I think a lot of gay men dance around with the idea of being married to another man and being around another man for a very long time, because men, we're such, animals, and we so visual, and it's so hard to pin us down just in heteronormative situations. Right. So when you get two guys and we're attracted to men, and there's literally every other man in the world, our hormones are crazy. So it's very difficult for me to think that I have one guy that I'm like, all right, I don't want any other penis in my life but that one. I've seen every penis. This is the one. Like, I don't know how I feel about that.
So basically, it's a beautiful thing that it's the option now, but you don't think it changed your life right now?
I don't think it, not right now. I mean, it changed my life because the option's there, but I don't think it changed. It hasn't changed anything for me. Like, oh, now I really got to get married. Right. Because like,
not about to hop on it now.
Yeah, during the Pride Parade, as soon as it happened, around that time a couple weeks ago, like, people were walking up to gay people. People did it to me too. People were just walking up to gay people and were like, "Congratulations!" I'm like, I didn't get proposed to just now.
Damn, I think I did that.
Yeah,
I did that a few times.
I totally get it. Congratulations.
Not random, but people I knew.
Yeah, but like, it's okay. I get it. Congratulations, but I'm not getting married.
Like, if I seen you that day, you would have got a congrats.
I mean, I would have looked at you like, Julian. What
for
the
me,
fuck? Like, I would have looked at you like, Julian. What the fuck?
Like that weekend, anyone gay I knew who I saw, I said congrats.
That's like telling someone happy birthday when it's not their birthday.
I'm surprised you weren't just like, yo, am I gonna get an invite? What?
Right.
Well, they gonna remember who said congrats. You know what I mean?
When I write my wedding invitations, you will be one of the first ones to get it, because I'm gonna be like, you know what? He said you're welcome. Not you're welcome. He said congratulations.
I don't even need a good table
before it even happened. Right. So you'll be the best man. How about that?
All right, I'll take
That's pretty great. I mean, you're not the first gay man to say that to me. Of like, oh, I'm happy it's legal, but I don't want any part of that.
Yeah. It's just like, I don't know. I actually feel like now we get the opportunity to be just as miserable as every fucking body else on both ends. Like, you get to be married and be miserable, and you get to be single and deal with the pressures of not being married.
Yeah,
like,
but you have the option now.
Yeah, like now, like I have to go on Facebook, and it's already happening.
Oh yeah,
I'm already seeing engagement photos. Like, I'm seeing couples getting engaged, gay couples. Yes, I'm seeing it. So it's like, oh my God, this is what the girls in comedy are always talking about. Like the wedding invitations, I never really understood it. I mean, I used to see people get married all the time, but now when you see people who do what you do when we weren't able to do it, take advantage of it, and they're putting rings on fingers, and parents are proud of it, and holding each other and holding them. Do you have any idea how difficult that's gonna be for me? Like, my family is not, like, my aunt that I spoke to, oh, she's wonderful about it, but my mother is not gonna pose in an engagement photo with me and my fiance.
They're putting their parents in the engagement photos. People are putting their parents in them.
No, you mean
you gots to
like the engagement photo,
during like an engagement party.
No, like after the fact.
You know what I mean?
Not like with the ring, like she in the back, like
exactly. No, none of that on the railroad. Like,
she in the bushes, like he said yeah. He said yes.
They're doing thumbs up, and they're just holding signs.
No, I mean like at a party. Yeah, and then the father and the mother is like with the son and their fiance, like that those pictures are happening, and I'm thinking about my mother and the facial expression she'd have on my face if I were like forcing her to be in a picture with me and this guy that I'm dating, and she's not even all the way for it. So it's just like, and she's like, I'm just here because she's like Marshawn Lynch. I'm just here so I don't get fined. I don't want to hear it from him. I'm here to just be a mother, and I don't care about this, And it's very like it puts a lot of pressure on me, but we'll see what happens.
So are your parents accepting, and did you get like an excitement from your mom of like, oh, now I get to play in your wedding?
Oh, no. We actually did not have a conversation about gay marriage
at all.
I'll say this was the most silent I've ever seen her on Facebook. Like I asked the question on Twitter. I was like, did anyone else notice that their mother's profile and that their mother's friends on Facebook, nobody on her friends on her friend list had a rainbow picture as their profile picture?
Oh, interesting.
Like that tells you a lot about your mother and her values and her friends and stuff. No one had a rainbow. I didn't expect them to though, but everybody.
Oh, none of her friends.
None.
I thought you meant like she was the only one.
No. My mother is full Christian, but we still talk every day. I love her, but it's just it's just the conversation. She just doesn't. It's not something that she agrees with. It's not something that I have gotten to a point where I've kind of stopped trying to pull her hand with it. I think if she wants to come around, she will come around. Right. I can't, I'm being who I am, and I can't go back. I'm not going to go back. My stepfather, it's weird because he doesn't talk to me about it a lot. So it kind of leaves me in the dark on where I think he stands on it, because I like to think that he's a little bit more supportive than he's letting on. So I don't know. Sometimes it gets a little weird.
But you guys have a good relationship in general.
We have a very good relationship, but as far as
it doesn't come up, like it's just not a topic.
It's very taboo. Right. Like it's very taboo. It's kind of like don't ask, don't tell at the dinner table. Like it's like that.
Or I think with him, since he's your stepdad, his answer would probably just be like, I don't know, ask your mother.
Yeah,
just to flick that over there.
He doesn't want to. I mean, what? To be perfectly honest, like I'm fine with it like that, and some people aren't. But I like, I'm not a very overtly. I'm gonna be the one to talk about. Let's talk about gay sex, in front of my family. Like I've never been like that. I'm not even like that with my friends.
Well, people don't even do that with straight sex.
With straight sex,
what family's doing that?
I mean, you'd be surprised. I
started having sex. Get over it.
Because I feel like this. Even if I were straight, the subject of sex and sexuality would still be something that people tiptoe around in my family. So regardless, I'm very well aware of what I can and can't say, how I can and can't act. But I'll be honest, it has put a lot of, I think, especially recently, pressure on the kind of guys that I think I'm willing to date. Because now that I'm a little bit older, I'm thinking of who I, would potentially want to introduce to my family as my boyfriend, or not just, this is my friend. I got to play that off. Yeah. I'm in a comfort zone now where I feel like, they know it's on the table. If I bring a guy, especially if he looks very, very tall and very, very nice, then they're going to know, which is my type. But if I bring him around, they're going to know what's up. So I'm like, at first I used to dance around and play with the idea that the person who I introduce to my family has to be great and has to be amazing, because if they reject me completely and just say, you have a boyfriend now, we don't want anything, I need him. I need him to fall back on. Yeah. So I need you to be prepared for my family in your face to be like, we don't want you here. We don't want him here.
Oh, wow.
So take me. So I used to, want that to be very serious. But now that I don't care so much, I think I let go of that. And now I'm a bit more like, okay, you don't have to be so perfect for my mother or perfect for my family for me to want to date you. But I think it did help, I guess, increase my standards, because I used to date any fucking body. So now I'm a bit more, reserved, and I'm a bit more selective than, I should have allowed.
So I'm guessing you have never introduced someone to the family.
I have not. I've brought one person around, but they weren't introduced as my
You're
my
like
boyfriend.
A friend.
Because I didn't want, but I run with the idea that they knew what was going on, but you
just never said
it. I never let it out of my mouth.
It seems like how most people are with their family about religion as they get older. Mm-hmm. Like my family, it's like when I'm home and everyone's going to church, like you go to church, but it's not something of every Sunday. My mom's calling me like, so did you go to church today? Because they're like, well, they kind of, it's finally like they see you as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're
And
like,
they
you're
get
an
it.
adult.
Yeah.
We feel like we did our best to raise you.
Mm-hmm.
Your decisions are your decisions. They might not agree with it, but it's kind of like what are they going to do about it?
Mhm.
Right? Especially your family lives in Detroit still.
Yeah.
And now you're in New York City, and it's like,
So they can't do shit.
They can't do a thing. And you know what? The church thing is interesting because I have a Bible at home and I haven't been to church. Oh my God, I can't tell you how long it's been. But I have a Bible at home that I have pre-highlighted passages just so that my mother, when she comes home, I can just like knock the Bible over and the Bible will have highlighted scripture in it so that she thinks
Like,
that I'm reading. So if anyone if anyone at home is listening and has, those issues, there you go. There's your answer.
Yeah.
Your mother will get out of your face if you just buy a Bible
At least he's reading and highlighting.
highlighting. Yeah.
Well, you're like doing real sentences
Yeah.
though, right? You're not just randomly highlighting.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Sometimes
well, you're not supposed to highlight full sentences.
That's
Julian.
right. The trick is to act like you're too busy listening to the scripture at church to highlight everything. So you just kind of stop in the middle of a sentence and you kind of keep going.
This I don't know.
It sounds like you've never highlighted anything.
Never.
And it has to be multicolored highlighting.
Oh,
You
I've
can't just
highlighted,
be all yellow. You have
That's
to.
fancy.
You got to do a little yellow. You got to do a little green. Sometimes I like to throw in some magenta just
that's
for
a
a nice
lot.
touch. I'm telling you. And sometimes it helps to put some, some sticky notes, some tablets, so you can be like, oh yeah, I'm still on that part right now. Like,
Oh man.
I'm very.
Did you highlight
I'm
when you would
very
study?
detail oriented in my life.
Okay.
Oh, I like that. I like the little bookmark, and that's good.
You got to stick with your life.
Wait, would you even highlight like textbooks and stuff?
in college?
Like, I'm trying to think. Or do you highlight your Bible?
Erica. He doesn't actually.
Well, I do. If I'm reading a good book, like if I'm reading a book right now, and there are certain parts that I need to go back to.
Yeah.
I think so. I'll highlight that. For like a clarity's.
What kind of book you need to go back to?
No, I mean, like, if you see like something, if it's like a passage of a book that really spoke to you, like, I mean, I read a lot of books, so it's like, I like to, especially for like those self-help.
I thought you meant like, yo, I forget who John was. Good thing I have my John tab.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, if you like, I read a lot of self-help books, so like anything that speaks to me, then I.
That you definitely.
I don't know why I'm wasting money on self-help books. Nothing has changed. But
So don't you ever feel like when you're reading a self-help book, the whole time you're just anxious because the book's telling you to do everything but continue reading the book?
That's true.
I tried reading Lean In, and then it would just
Which
make
one
me
was Lean In
anxious.
about?
It's the one. It was the girl that took over Facebook, and it's about women in the workforce.
I heard about that.
And it basically is telling women, like, yo, ask for what you want. You're supposed to ask for promotions and blah, blah, blah. It's basically like, this is why you don't make as much money as men. But the whole time I'm listening to the book, or reading it.
You don't make as much money as men because of systematic misogyny. But
there's a lot of
factors.
factors.
A lot of factors.
But one is
you not
that,
asking for it is a very small
But that's a part of it.
It is a part of it.
Yeah. It's a part of it. But
that's a part of what you said. You know what I mean?
Totally.
That's part of the systematic.
Listen, I consider myself a feminist, and I've done a lot of reading, and I want you guys to win.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, thank you.
I do. You men are awful. We're all gay or straight. Men are awful. So I just want you to
Erica,
know.
I agree too.
Oh, thanks, guys.
I want you to
Thank
know,
you.
and I'm not pandering.
We got you.
Not even pandering.
Thanks.
I like just
We got
it's shitty. It's very shitty.
Yeah, maybe
okay?
maybe you two will be my assistants.
I'm trying to revolutionize
That'll be
this
great.
shit. I'll do it.
No, well, I'm basically the assistant for this.
I will hire Julian just to be the fun person in the office. I'll be like, come brighten this place up.
Yo, why are you frowning? Stop frowning.
Bring some highlighters.
Alex will order.
Why do I only see yellow highlighters
Yes.
at your desk? We need magenta.
Magenta
God.
highlighters all day long. I'll make sure your shit gets highlighted.
That's
ASAP.
hilarious. Anyway, so kind of back to this whole marriage thing. So you don't know if you want to get married, but
Mhm.
have either of you thought of if you have like a dream wedding though?
Hell no.
No, you've never even thought about it.
I've thought about a wedding.
There's
where
no factors of a wedding you thought about that you want.
Whatever she's trying to do.
That's it.
I mean, I could
He's
veto. I'll veto.
He's such a man.
No, I'll veto something.
No,
You know what I
some-
mean? Like if I'm like, nah, I don't know about that though. You know, like I'll veto, but like it's all her thing.
Oh, so you'll say when some shit is fucked up, but you won't have anything to contribute to make it better?
True.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? The fact that you just said like whatever she wants. I'm like, my first thought was like, oh, it sounds like Julian's ready for marriage.
Yeah.
It sounds like you get it. You're like, no, we're getting married. It's
But
I don't
Julian,
vote
that
anymore.
don't be a sucker to that though, because that's how who's paying for this wedding?
Her dad.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I forgot about that.
See, I was surprised you wouldn't be like music is me. You're a big music guy.
Oh no.
It's all
Oh
about the jammers.
no. The jammers must be played at the
Like,
party.
the
I thought you
reception.
meant like the flowers and shit.
No, that's part of
Because
the
the wedding is just flowers and shit.
That's part of the wedding, though.
And the food. I mean, it's always steak or this. You know, I mean, I'll go with the eating with her.
I
though.
can picture Julian doing like the floor plan, just like put some flowers and shit over there. Put the chairs.
I'll be like putting my boys with like. I'll be like, yo, Danny hasn't gotten in a little while. I think he'll like Katie. I think
pairing them up.
I think he'll like your girl Katie.
Nah, I meant more of like I thought that would be the one thing you'd want control over, like who the DJ was.
No, I definitely need my jammers played for
I
sure.
believe you.
But that's it.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Ah, okay.
You're right. Nah, that was a good.
That
call.
was the move my dad did. The wedding, he was like, I got the band. He's like, I want to pick the band. Because he's a big music guy.
Yeah.
And that's his concern. He's like, for me to have a good time, I want good music.
Yes.
Which is 100% true, though.
Mhm.
That's we discussed that. When we
Music
talked
can
about
make or
bars.
break a wedding reception.
It make or break
Yeah.
anything. Any party, anything.
Mhm.
And I don't
That's the
like
whole time.
care like how our grandmas are and stuff. Like I don't care. It's trap music the majority of the night. You know what I mean? Like
Now you ask for that, and when your grandmother starts twerking in the middle of the floor because she's the trap
My
music
grandma's
just
cool.
too hard.
Yeah, she'll dance.
I'm okay. I'm ready for the videos for that. In fact, invite me to this wedding.
now, my grandma would probably group of. Ooh, I kind of.
My family dances to that kind of music because a lot of them just, they get
That's so
that
dope.
age. They can't really hear. They don't know what they're saying.
The trap takes.
They just
control.
feel the beat.
The beat just takes over.
I might just do a future themed wedding.
Future
All
beat.
future.
Oh my god! So you like Coke and like what Sprite? What's that? The lean?
Oh,
You
lean
be
and
serving
lean and
at your wedding?
Xanax mostly, but no,
Nobody-
I didn't say that. Just maybe.
a very Cosby drink menu for your wedding, huh?
Oh.
Did I just make it dark?
No, I'm
It's
just
okay.
I'm not. I mean, I look at you differently now.
Well,
But
I
Really?
mean, I don't think anybody is anyone dirty gonna be at your wedding. Like no one's gonna be. I mean, well, the family who passes out together stays.
I was
together.
joking. There's no Xanax at my wedding, listeners. I was joking.
Can't say the same for mine. I don't know some people's lives. I mean,
That's
you know,
true.
you think you know your
You
friends.
don't know what's in people's pockets.
You think you know your friends until you take a sip of that drink. That's
True,
all
true,
I'm
true.
saying. You look what happened to Bill Cosby. You don't. People didn't know what was going to happen. Look what happened. So,
Yeah.
you know, you got
No one.
Sometimes all it takes is one slip of the pill.
Wait. Besides no one getting roofied, what's your perfect wedding? Erica?
My perfect wedding, like setting and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think of that details. I think of it as like the music. I want good music. I don't want to do all the traditional things.
What's that?
Like there's the bouquet toss.
You don't want to do
There's the
that?
No, I feel like that.
Then
takes
no one
away-
will ever get married again.
No, I feel like that slows down.
Don't
the
you know
party.
that's how marriage continues?
Yeah, without that, no one gets married.
No, I feel like all those things. Like I'm gonna do like my first dance with my dad
Yeah.
because that's a big thing, and that's right when the party starts, and it's still kind of sentimental. And,
All right.
You know, you dance with your dad, your groom dances with his mom,
Mhm.
et cetera, et cetera. But I feel like all the other things they take away from the party. It's like the party starts to get going.
The boutonniere thing and all that?
Then, yeah, and then all of a sudden they're like, okay, everyone pay attention, and this person's going to sit here. But that also is something that depends.
True.
Like, if I'm throwing a wedding and it's mainly my family and it's like no single people, I'm not going
Yeah.
to make 3 girls stand behind me. Like,
Oh, yeah.
when do you have to catch this?
Yeah, that's true.
Because, whenever I'd see scenes and stuff in movies, people fight over catching the bouquet.
Yeah, sometimes it gets bloody.
Every time I'm like, no, I don't want it. No.
No.
But
So what are
that's
you gonna,
not
are you
anymore.
just gonna like put the you should do like an Easter egg hunt and put the bouquet into like a field away from the
Like,
wherever
we did the
reception is.
bouquet. We did it a little
Yeah.
differently.
Yeah,
you want to go to the
yeah.
field if you really want to get married.
You gotta
to
go
the field.
find it, bitches.
If you don't care about getting married, stay party.
Yeah.
We'll just do a raffle.
The rest you
It's
in
a
the
The
raffle.
raffle ticket.
And the raffle ticket, you're getting married next. Hey.
That's so funny.
Okay.
But the best though is the everyone welcome Mr. and Mrs. That and then they play like Meek
the
Mills or
walkout.
something. I
That's
love that.
awesome. That's
I love
always
that.
a fun thing, though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Of like that gets like everybody going.
The fun
and
shit,
then you like
yeah.
do slow down stuff.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
nah. I just want it to be a
I
good
hear
party, good
Yeah.
food, good music. Those are the first 2 big things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like though. my
And
family,
you're Italian, right?
Yeah,
So
my
I know
f-
food
oh.
is please. Food
oh
is
no, yeah, cocktail
hardly.
hour is gonna be popping.
Oh yeah,
Food
I
is
forgot.
hardly the issue.
Open bar is essential to mine.
Yeah.
And I understand. And if my I don't know who I'm marrying, so if her father's on a budget, I'll take care of it.
got the
But I don't want anyone worried about.
He's
know.
got Julian's got the bar and the music. The
Yeah.
flowers and shit, that's you.
I just feel like my family's so huge. I'm gonna have to have like a wedding
Oh,
and reception.
yeah.
It's probably just gonna be just family.
Mhm.
But then because this is what I'm thinking though. Engagement party, I'm gonna have just a party. And that's where I'll invite my friends, and I'll be like, listen, the wedding, it's a lot.
Just
blah,
at the
blah,
crib.
This
right?
is our party.
Just like at the... Yeah.
You can come in. It's more chill. You can hang out with
Just a
us.
room and
We
a
don't have
bar.
to. I'm not in a
I can
fucking
drink.
dress. Yeah.
I can hang out. I can do what I want.
Yeah.
Because even at
Totally.
just any family party, I feel like I spend so much time just saying hello to everyone, and then you have to say
Taking
goodbye to
picture,
everybody.
You gotta take a million pictures.
Yeah.
Oh
When
my
you get
God.
married, you gotta stand there and
A picture for
handshake.
every one person in your family is how many pictures?
So many.
And we're gonna go out on a limb and say they won't just
I was
want
at my
one
one
picture.
cousin's wedding, and I was like, I like this size. This is a nice size. And I said to my mom, like, so how many people is this? She's like, this is like 200. And that
Oh my
was just
gosh.
like my dad's side.
God,
So that's a quarter.
that's like a quarter.
Yeah. Because that was something of, I'm from upstate,
Mm-hmm.
and so it'd be a thing of having a wedding up there. There's no venue that's big enough to hold everyone. My parents really want to invite everybody.
You have to get like a convention center.
Oh, God. I knew a couple. It was she was Italian and he was half Lebanese, half Irish. So they both just had huge families. They had
Wow.
it in an airplane hangar,
Really?
like where they store the airplanes. And they set
Wow.
up all but it was like
That was the
that's-
only conceivable.
Yeah, in our
thing.
area. It
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh.
well, we'll put it where they put airplanes or whatever.
That's so
I don't
funny.
know. I don't have any super dream things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think I've always kind of, if I do ever have a wedding, I think I've always kind of wished for a guy who is just as detached from his family as I am, I think. Which sounds fucked up, but like in theory, I'm just like, I have a different relationship. Like my family's structure is kind of weird because it's like I have my stepdad's family, and I have my immediate family, my mother's family, and then I have my biological father's side of the family who I have.
Right.
So I have 3 different families from my side that there are only certain people I would want at my gay wedding. So
Picking
Yeah,
and choosing
true.
from
you know, I would have to be very, very careful with that list, and I feel like more of those 3 would come from my mother's side of the family. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like just my.
That's usually how it
immediate
works, though.
family. And I'm fine with that. Like I've always pictured just having a very intimate, like, it's just, let's just be like, I don't need anything over 20 people. I would love.
Yeah,
I like the outdoors, but I don't like being hot. So
Oh God,
it's
no.
like
outdoor wedding. No.
Yeah,
No,
outdoor
no,
weddings.
no.
I think I like being outdoors, but I wouldn't mind if it were like on like in some indoor patio with like an opening or something like
Yeah,
that.
with
Something
the heat. Ooh.
something kind of like that, and maybe the inside,
Yeah, like the newer
patio's
stadiums
AC.
where they open up.
Yeah, like the top is open, something like that, like where it's the AC, blasting or fans or something, just something.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would want. That's why I kind of
Are you gonna have groomsmen?
Yeah, I have very close friends of mine who I would put,
So a couple, just
put
a
out
few.
there. Yeah,
Do you have a brother?
I have a brother.
So would
and
he be your best
he'd
man?
be my best man.
You gotta go auto best.
You know what I just
Yeah.
realized?
Mhm.
You do care what your wedding's like, and we just planned it.
We did plan it. Well, because I've never, because when you talk, I feel like when you talk to any gay guy for that matter, or any gay person, we haven't had enough time. I mean, we've probably thought about
Oh, you guys don't have Pinterest?
the
No.
marriage. We've thought about the marriage thing, but because we weren't allowed to,
He wasn't really detailing
We
it
were
out.
like, this isn't reality. It's never gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've never sat out and been like, oh, my dream wedding,
Yeah.
And I mean, I've thought about marrying women before, where I'm just like, well, that's out of
That's
the question.
hilarious.
I'm not gonna. So I mean, but I'm still on the lines of, is marriage even gonna happen? What's
Oh God,
gonna,
yeah.
what's
Living
it-
in the city?
Yeah.
Oh, forget it.
It's just the
dream is dead.
The dream is so dead. So I mean, I see potential in some guys, and then they do something, and I'm at a stage now where the slightest thing trips me up on you, like, oh, you don't tie your shoelaces the way I do, so maybe this isn't gonna work out the way I think.
man.
I've been nitpicky lately with
Yeah.
things, but it'll happen, I think. But I would love my idea.
Well, how old are you?
for
You said you were getting older.
26.
Oh, that's not old.
Well, my idea for
You're
a
good.
wedding, I'm just, I don't know. I'm having a lot of anxiety about my life. I'm trying not to be crazy. This is what I was telling
Oh,
you,
okay.
Erica. Like, I'm trying, like, there's someone that I'm very, very interested in, and we've been,
which is great.
We've been, like, we've
Good.
hung out a lot. We talk pretty much every day, and
So you're in that constant communication.
It's
It's about the
thing.
shoe time.
But he ties his shoes perfectly, Julian.
Oh, get out of here.
Oh my God,
what?
it's great. But
You saw it. What was the issue?
we're definitely in this, like, we're just keeping it very light. We're friends. We hang out. We do everything. Like, we do everything friends do. We're getting to know each other. We've known each other for like maybe 3 or 4 months now. It's been great.
Wait, how did you meet this guy?
We met each other through another friend.
It's always the best way.
That's the best way.
Then the online, and then it was like online on the internet, on Twitter, and then we got to talking back and
Yeah,
forth.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
We
gotcha.
exchanged
But
numbers.
that's normal.
Yeah.
Because you met first, you felt that.
Yeah, we
little chemistry.
instantly. We like a lot of the same things, and we hate just as many of the same things.
Oh, I think that's what's more
That's
important.
very important.
You gotta hate the
You
same
have to
things.
hate the same shit I do.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, and this goes to me trying not to be crazy, because for me, when I really like someone, then I start to my mind starts to go in places like, I start assuming things that a boyfriend would assume when I'm not your boyfriend. So I've had to check myself.
You've been talking a few months though. I feel like.
But I've had to.
Are you saying is that a gay community thing?
No,
That's
not
hard
even.
to
I
bring
mean,
up.
I think that's just like, I don't know. That's not a gay community thing. That's a crazy community thing.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think for me, I've always you know what it is? I've never had to approach or go at anyone as hard as this person.
Oh, wow.
So I'm putting myself out there a lot.
That's how good looking Alex English is.
No.
He has never had to
I usually
go
let them
after
come to
anybody.
me, and they do.
Here's a better explanation.
I slay. I slay chilling in the corner.
Look, guys, I can't sit here and not let you guys do this. So continue. No, but I actually will attest my statement that I just said about that to this. Actually, instead of that, I have always been attracted to guys that are older than me. So and those are the guys that have always come to me. So
Yeah, 'cause
older
they're
men,
older.
they're older.
don't
They
screw
see a
around. They're men.
younger, right?
But when you're your own age group, then you guys are both playing the same games. Like,
when the same
what you're
age.
saying?
Oh no, when they're older, like the
No,
guy,
now,
like
like-
the guy I'm talking to right now, he's 30. So it's like,
Oh, okay.
you
Oh,
know,
that's not.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm 26. So
Okay.
like he's my brother's age. So it's like I've always been attracted to like a certain kind of maturity, even if I kind of speak on the same level. There's
Okay.
just something there. So I'm just trying to keep myself. And he literally has kind of everything that when you can make me laugh every day. Like, even when I'm feeling shitty, I mean, as a comedian,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
like, I know what's funny. Like, I'm
Yeah,
a comic.
yeah.
I've been there, done that. You gotta really make me laugh, dude. He makes it very easy to talk to him. So he doesn't realize how much he's doing that's making me like him so much. Like, he knows that I like him. He knows that I have this crush on him. We hang out. He wants to see more of me, but I don't think he quite understands that I'm like,
How many months has this been?
like 4 months.
4 months. Julian, how many months? I don't know. How long are you with a girl till you know she's your girl? What's an appropriate amount of time before you
Maybe like it's
officially
more than just
girlfriend?
months, but yeah, by month 4 for sure.
right?
I would
That's
say
when you're
much
officially
earlier.
girlfriend.
I'd say about 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah, unless it's like a once in a while thing. You know what I mean? But
Especially
Yeah,
someone
we don't
you don't
see
really know.
we don't see each other every day.
if I'm
we do
talking to you
talk
every day, and
Yeah.
then like it's kind of just known that we're chilling at some point this week, and I don't have to be like, well, what do you?
Yeah, see, I will say we do plan things. We don't just be like, oh, so when are you coming over? It's like, oh, are we going to this thing on Saturday? You want to come with me to this dinner?
That's a men thing, though. Older men.
Yeah,
That's what's great
see,
about them. They
it's-
make plans.
We make plans. We make plans, and for the most part, he always comes through, and we do. So it's like I'm trying really hard here not to get ahead of myself, but the things that he's
Make sure
doing,
he doesn't know about this podcast.
Oh, I don't.
Oh,
know.
maybe
Who
this is
knows?
the end.
Yeah, this is the end.
This is it.
Maybe this is the end.
He's
Like
gonna
you'd be like,
listen
oh,
to
I
it.
was on this podcast, and then just like, you know.
And I was talking so much good shit about you. You should hear.
And
You
he
should
hears
hear.
it.
Right.
Right.
I don't
New
know.
spin-off series.
Spin off the
We
hookup.
talk about
Yeah.
someone you like, and then you make them listen
And then
to
it
a new
happens.
spin-off
You guys,
series.
if he calls me and he says, "Let's do this thing," I have nothing but I have to give you all the
Nothing
credit.
to thank but 20 minutes of fire. That's for sure.
When our adopted kids, we're gonna say, "How did you guys get together?" And be like, well,
Daddy was on a podcast.
Daddy was on a podcast. And of course, because they're gonna be in the year
incredible.
2035, they're gonna know what a podcast is
Yeah.
completely.
I think
they probably will
yeah.
have one.
I think a couple months is totally appropriate because if you think of it this way, if like in the first month or two, you're probably not seeing them once a week if it's like starts off light or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You think in 1 month, if you see them 3 times, like 3 dates, it's like, yeah, that's a short amount of time then to all of a sudden be like, oh.
And that's funny that
official.
you say that because it's been about 3 or 4 times that we've hung out now. Like we've gone to movies, we've gone to dinner.
Only 3 or 4 times you've actually hung out.
That we've gone out. We talk every day.
Oh,
that's different. I get you now.
I mean,
I hear you now.
It's been
That's different.
it's been very spaced out, but the frequency that we communicate is
Right.
so often that it feels like
it's thoughtless, which is great. That's when it's great.
Yeah, like he texts me and I'm just like, oh yeah, all right.
Yeah, you're
Gotta
not in that
pick up where we
thinking.
left off on the conversation. You
I
know?
hear you. Wait,
Like,
but
I
why don't
texted
you chill?
her-
Why aren't you guys seeing each other more?
Well, I mean, you know, he lives in Manhattan. I live in Brooklyn. That's
Hold up. That was the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life.
God.
But I continue.
Well, I mean, here's the thing.
I thought she was about to say he lives in Connecticut. I live in Brooklyn. I'm like, all right.
Okay. You both know that, you know, when it comes to living in different boroughs, that can almost be like living like in a long distance
I know what
relationship.
you're saying.
Especially when one person doesn't like going to the other place. He hates going to Brooklyn. So it's like I have to, you know, when we do plan to do things, it's like, oh, well, you know, I'm in the city right now, or
Right.
he's never in Brooklyn, so it's always me.
When
I'm
are you
always,
gonna
you
be
know,
in?
I'm gonna come out there. Like, but just just not too long ago, he came and, you know, went to Brooklyn and, you know, we did that thing. But I don't think the proximity has anything really to do with that. Because I mean, if I want to get to Manhattan, I'm gonna get to Manhattan regardless.
Right.
But what I do think is just like, we're just letting this run its course. It's just being friends.
Yeah.
Seeing what happens. We've had the
yeah.
conversation. We've already talked
I thought
about
you've
it.
probably hung out like 20 times.
I wish, but
no.
like, you know, but people are busy. You know, like he works a very, very good job, and you know he's busy all the time. And I just started my new job, so I've been busy also, and I've been.
So you're both employed.
I've been doing stand up. Yeah, it works.
That's
This is a recipe for a great thing. You know,
no, it's good.
I think it just takes being, you know,
laying a solid foundation.
Be patient. This is the best lesson in patience I think I've ever had.
Yeah, there you go.
I've been very, you know, just like, it's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun, and I mean,
Keep it
honestly,
fun.
and I haven't been interested in anyone else. Like it kind of has taken my focus from other people, and I'm just like, my ex texts me still sometimes, and I just
that's when you know you're in.
Yeah,
when those other you don't even.
And this is the longest I've went
There's
without
no
having
desire.
sex. Like I haven't had sex literally since we met.
Oh.
Yeah.
Holding out.
And that's not even because of him. It's just
You distracted.
I'm distracted.
You're not out here
Like,
trying to scoop.
Really want,
There's no one else you
there's
want.
nobody really that I want to give it up to. Like I don't want to.
I like how after we pointed out maybe he'll listen to this podcast, Alex is just like spewing this stuff.
Yeah, like it's just.
He's like, there's no one else I want.
Do you hear me? Listen, if you can hear me. Just so you know, I'm ready for you. No.
That's great.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. And if you guys get married, you already committed to me being a groomsman. So
yeah. Gosh, now
That's
you're
a commitment.
gonna have to
I
fight.
like how you
I'm not going to Detroit
You
though.
upped the wedding invite.
You're gonna. Neither is he. Neither the person that most people don't want to go there. I don't want to go back.
I'm actually. You know what? I'm lying. I don't want to get into a conversation, but I'd go to Detroit.
You'd have a good time.
You realize you increased having a wedding invitation to being a groomsman, right?
I thought that's what we said.
He was like, you'll be the first to get an invite. When I'm your groomsman.
Here's the thing.
My bad.
You can be a groomsman.
Not say no more.
No, listen. You'll be a groomsman, but you'll have to fight one of my black male friends. You'll have to fight one of them. Because then I'm going to step back.
If I have to fight for you, you're not worth it. I'll be in the back table.
Alex likes to be chased.
I love it when people fight over me. It's great.
And I'll be in the table.
Y'all just fight each other bloodied, and I'm just ready to get married. Like, okay, whoever wins is, you know, whoever last man standing. We'll have a last man standing.
That has never happened to me, but I'm too confrontational that I would feel left out of the fight. I'd be like, no, I want to be in the fight too. I want to be part of this argument.
I'm trying to. No, I want to.
Julian is trying to think of what friend he can pick off that can get.
Yeah,
I got a lot of my friends are smaller than you, so I mean but they're feisty. They're feisty black gay men. So it's a lot of windmilling going on. So you
windmilling.
Yeah, so you might have a fight on you, but
there's windmilling.
I don't have to fight them all at once, right?
You might. If you fight one of us, you fight all of us.
You said they're all little and windmill. I'm just picturing them all running at me.
Hey. That's what it takes to be my groomsman.
All right. Well, we got to wrap it up. We went over, but this is great. Episode is a great time having you on. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And do you want to plug Twitter handle, any shows or anything?
Twitter is Alex English. The E in English is a 3 on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook also at Alex English. That E is an E.
Good.
Monday, July 27th, I'll be at Caroline's at 9:30.
Hey.
Doing Pat Dixon's show from Comedy Central. It's
That's
gonna be
great.
really fun.
Good stuff.
Good show. That's all I have right now. Yeah, that's at 9:30 p.m. Carolina.
Yeah, I think we're releasing this episode that day.
Excellent.
So
Earlier than 9:30.
Earlier than 9:30. Release the episode. People on their way there.
Unless they live in Brooklyn, then they're asked out. They can never get to the city.
For sure.
It's cool. That's me.
Yeah. If you have any questions or you want to sponsor, email us at 20firemin@gmail.com and find us on social media at 20firemin. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh God.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time, you know. I haven't had a good time in a long time, you know. I'm way up, I feel blessed. Way up, I feel blessed.
Straight up.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Straight up.